Hey everyone, how's it going? So in this video, I want to talk about this company, Rivian. If you're not familiar with Rivian, they have two vehicles in their lineup. One you currently can purchase today, the R1T, which is their truck. And the second vehicle is R1S, the SUV. So the SUV is not making it to production until end of 2023 or sometime in 2023. We actually came to a Rivian event a few months ago, and we actually checked out the R1T, sat in it, test drove it, and we really liked the actual design. So we end up placing a reservation on the R1S. So the R1S is their full-size SUV, as I mentioned, and it does comes with a 7-seater configuration. They don't have a 6-seat configuration like the Model X. And we think that Rivian is on par with that of Tesla. The quality is definitely better. Performance-wise, I would say they're probably equal, if not the same in terms of how they engineer the motor and the battery and the range. Very similar. So here I am at a Rivian event. We have a helicopter flying in. Not sure what that purpose was, but likely it's because we're at this airport and they need to land. But this is a drive event, a R1T event. You can sit in it, play with the vehicle, play with all the functionality, the options, and just the overall look of the vehicle. In person, it looks amazing. The interior puts Tesla to shame. Even the refresh Model X and S, it doesn't look or feel as luxurious. And people always try to sell this, right? Without being able to step up in terms of the motor or the battery or the range. But Rivian has. Their range for this R1T is over 300 miles. Very similar to that of a Tesla future Cybertruck. The Cybertruck quad motor or tri-motor that now is quad motor will get close to 500 miles range per Tesla is what they claim. And they also claim that for the Model S refresh Plus, right? But they took that away, probably because they didn't have the battery capability yet to be able to have 500 miles plus of range. So the interesting part is the R1S is starting at 72,500, and that's not much of an increase compared to when it first was announced 2 years ago, over 2 years ago. It was around 71,000 to reserve. And we end up reserving this because of the practicality of what we feel of the R1T. It will be similar platform, if not the same platform, just stretch out a little bit with the cargo and the storage and so forth. So you do have tons of storage in this vehicle. It's all-wheel drive, 0-60 in 3 seconds. Yeah, 3 seconds for this size of SUV. Can tow up to 7,700, and it has a quad motor configuration too, which I believe that's what they were implying, that the 3 seconds 0-60. I think the dual motor is 4 seconds. Yeah, the dual motor is 4 seconds from what I remember. And you have all the mobile app capability to control your vehicle, charging, getting into your vehicle. They literally just copy Tesla design and in terms of how to access the vehicle. I'm sure there's a lot of similar components in terms of motor and the battery, how it's laid out is underneath the vehicle. So it's placed as a skateboard, same as a Tesla. They have a second row, foldable 60-40, and a third row splitting at 50-50. So 7-seat configuration. They don't have a 6-seat configuration, so you won't have that open center console in the middle or open space like the Model X as an option. But that's a $6,500 option for the Model X. It does have the Driver Plus on each vehicle, so that gives you assistant with automatic steering, adjusting speed, same as Tesla Autopilot, the standard Autopilot, the base. It doesn't have full self-driving, but it does have 11 cameras, 5 radars, 12 ultrasonic sensor, 360 vision. I think that Rivian eventually will roll out some full self-driving capabilities in the future with all that hardware built into the car already. Just like what Tesla originally did when they first developed the Model S. They had all the cameras and they start adding more cameras, then full self-driving came. So back to the top, we'll look at the details here and explore the warranty. So 60,000 mile, that's better than Tesla. Tesla's 40,000 mile. Also, the battery pack is cover 8 years versus Tesla 7 years. The battery pack, drive unit, suspension, thermal lower suspension. So it does have adapted air suspension. So independent air suspension, very similar to that of the Refresh Model X. Hydraulic roll control. So very similar to that of the Model X. It has reinforced underbody shield to protect the battery. Okay. Standard. So they're following Tesla playbook on how they designed this. So drive mode. Let's see what they have here. They have all-purpose. So that's probably standard chill. Sport, off-road. They do have off-road crawl. Off-road drift. Conserve tow mode. Lots of mode, but not four-wheel turn. So the rear wheels will not turn. The Tesla model Cybertruck will have rear wheel turn. So that will help with doing 3-point turns, U-turns, and so forth. So this does have over 400 horsepower, close to 500 foot-pound torque. It has 2 configuration, dual motors, all-wheel drive, or quad motor, all-wheel drive. The quad motor will definitely not be 72,500. Likely will be closer to 6-figure. It doesn't tell you the size of the actual battery, but you do have tires option. You have 20, 21, 22. 22 does reduce your range below 300. So with the standard 9, the off-road, or maybe the 20, it does give you that full 316 miles range. They did some tests where they were getting 320, between 320 and 260. So it does have fast charging capability, up to 140 miles range in 30 minutes. And you can use the Electrify America or any fast charging network. As you can see here, it's not as saturated as the supercharging network, but Tesla will be rolling out supercharging network to be used by other manufacturers. So hopefully that will cover the loss in geographic location where there's no fast charging or charging capability for a J1772. So that's where we stand. We will definitely keep you all posted on when we expect our R1S delivery. And there will be future review. Of course, we're still a Tesla fan, and there will still be tons of Tesla video to make. But we wanted to explore something different. And again, I think from all the EVs that we test drove, the Volkswagen, we also test drove the F-150 Lightning, and also explore other EVs from Mercedes, Audi, and we actually test drove those. It just doesn't feel the same as a Tesla. Once you drive a Tesla, you just really don't have the same performance in any other vehicle. But with the Rivian, it feels like you're in a Tesla, just more refined. And that's the game changer here. So it's really just copy the best and improve on where they lack, which is quality. And I think Rivian may deliver this in the future, and with backing from Amazon and also from Ford, I believe. And I know they did sell some of their stake recently, but we'll see what happens. So I think Rivian is here to stay. If they don't get bought out by, let's say, in the likes of Apple, whatnot, we just have to see. But I think they're here to stay. They're well established. They have a well engineering team, design team, and their manufacturing facility is in place. They're currently making actual vehicle and ramping up, unlike other EV manufacturer. So thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe and let us know what you think of the R1T and the R1S. Catch you all next time.
You're a sweet strawberry wine.